I'm Tenesha Davis. I am the owner of EGO. EGO is the acronym for Everything God Ordained. I am a makeup artist and a fashion stylist. I started this business basically because I had to. Because my parents, when I was younger, I have a bit of a shopping addiction. They would tell me, Tenesha, like, you have too many clothes, we're running out of space. I literally had to go into our attic and buy extra space to put my clothing. And my parents were, what are you doing with your money? Oh, you spend all your money on clothes, Tenesha. I think that they should have recognized at that point that I was supposed to be a stylist, but they didn't. That's okay. They get it now. People would come up to me and they would say, hey, I like what you have on. I would get complimented on what I wear all the time. And then friends and family started asking me, can you tell me where to find this at? Or what store can I go to buy this outfit from? And most of the times it was because of what I was wearing. So it's a calling. It is exactly what I'm supposed to be doing with my life, because I can't go anywhere without being complimented about what I look like, what I'm wearing, how my hair is styled. Oh, your makeup is very pretty. What color lipstick is that you have on? People want to know what I'm doing, what I'm wearing, and then they want to emulate that same thing. And so that was the birth of EGO. My clients and my customers are your everyday people who are looking to just advance their look. They know what they want to look like, but they just don't know how to achieve it, whether it be with their makeup at a wedding or a birthday party, or just a birthday party or an event that they want to go to, they want to look nice for. They call me because they can achieve the look on their own. I see my business going, right now it's local, but I see it going national because I feel like I'm gifted at what I do, and there are a lot of people who actually need a stylist. There are people, celebrities, who need someone to dress them because they're in the limelight. People look at them all the time. They're judging what they look like, what they're wearing, and they're in the public eye, so they need someone with a gift that I have. The strategies I use to market myself: social media. Thank God for social media because it's free. I just recently launched my business. There's not a lot of revenue at this time. I'm building it. I'm up and coming. So social media has been like my best friend. Thank you, Mark Zimmerberg. Did I say your name right? I probably didn't, but thank you, Mark. You have really caused my business to grow, and I appreciate social media. I find myself finding new business via social media and word of mouth. Posting pictures of work that I've done, people seeing that work and then wanting to look the same way. So either they've seen the picture or they've seen someone in person and they wanted to contact me because of that. Some of the challenges I face with customers, as a stylist and a makeup artist, especially in the DFW area, they're not used to the stylist thing. For them, it's fairly new. Because reality television, more people are getting used to hearing about a stylist and hearing about a makeup artist. That's more, they're used to it in California and Atlanta maybe, and maybe even New York. But in the DFW area, not so much. So I run into the problem of, how much do you charge for that? And then when I let them know, they're like, oh. So it's just getting people's minds used to the fact that what I do, I mean, like, what you look like is people's first impression of you, and you only get one chance to make a first impression. So it's important. It's very important what you look like. I'm sorry, people don't judge you by what you say at first. They judge you by how you look. They determine whether they want to deal with you by how you look. I'm important. So pay me because you need me. I overcome challenges with my customers. A lot of times I work with a lot of women who have body image issues, and I just encourage them, like, look, you're not the only person who feels this way about your body. Every woman out there has an issue with their body, so it's not just you. I talk confidence. You have to speak. If you're going to do anything, wear anything, look any kind of way, you have to carry it off, and it's really about confidence. If you want the look, you can achieve the look. You just have to be confident about it. And I just kind of pep talk them, give them a pep talk, and like, you can do this, you can look this way, and I'll build their confidence, and they I work through their issues that way. What motivates me to keep going is that I'm passionate about this. I love what I do. I would do it for free. not anymore, but I would absolutely do it for free because it's what I love to do. I was born to be a fashion stylist. I was born to make things look good, to make things look pretty. It's what Tenesha was actually, I believe, put on earth to do. So that's what motivates me. One of the greatest moments for me actually was January 19th, 2013. Is when I launched my company. And it was great because I was mentored by stylist Jay Bolin. He styled every celebrity you can probably think of. He'd gone to dinner and he told me, he said, I like your look. He was like, I want to help you. What can I do for you? And he mentioned at dinner that I should have a lunch party. And I looked at him and I said, okay. But in the back of my mind, I was thinking, how do I pull this off? So I was working a full-time job and I decided that it wasn't going anywhere. It wasn't what I wanted to do with my life, and I made the initiative to quit. And I took the money that I had in my 401k and I did my lunch party with it. It came off, it was, to put it in words, I know I have to, but it was really indescribable. 250 plus people attended this event. It was my first event ever. There were people who were like, well, Tenesha, it's your first event. Do you think you should charge? I did charge people and they came out in droves. It blew my mind. Actually, when I was doing the show, I was a little nervous, of course, so I didn't look into the audience until after I finished the show. And the first thing that came to mind was, wow, there were like a sea of people. And I was really, really happy. God really, really showed up and showed me a lot of things. He showed me a lot of favor. I had a lot of media contact me, just things that had never happened in my life before because I decided to do something I had never done before. So that was really, to this day, one of the best days of my life. Who are some of my competitors? Actually, I have none. I am my own competition. Every day I'm striving to be better than I was the day before. I'm only as good as I practice, as I study, as I just get more knowledge about what I do. I'm surrounded by people who do what I do, who I feel like are mentors to me, and then I grow from there. The advice I have for others is simply to not be afraid. I believe that fear stops us because it stopped me. Sometimes you think, I'm not good enough. I don't have the money to do it. One thing that I feel like I discerned through this experience was you can literally, if you have a bank account, if you don't have a bank account and someone wants to give you money, they have nothing to deposit that money into. But if you're doing something and you desire a blessing from God, he told me that, Tenesha, you have to do something in order for me to bless you. You have to be doing something in order for me to give you something. And so that meant a lot to me. It made it very where I'm a visual person, so I could see then exactly what he was talking about. I needed to be doing something to receive something so he could give it to me, and that just made all the sense in the world to me. You can find more about my business. I'm Tenesha Davis on Facebook, T Davis Ego on Twitter, as well as Instagram. Also, egostyles.com. That's EGOSTYLEZ.com. I've already listed a few people that I look up to in the industry. There's Riska Crowder, there's Chase with Chasing Faces, there's Honeybee Fly. Those women are really my inspiration. I love their etiquette. I love their willingness to help. They're not afraid to give you key secrets. Some people you find in the industry that won't tell you things because you're new or they don't think you are maybe up to their level. But these women, I've learned, they're more than willing to help, and I appreciate that. Many are called to style, but I was chosen to style you. I'm Tenesha Davis of Ego, everything God ordained.